right, hello everyone. So this video is going to focus on the summative assessment and the expectations for the summative assessment. So first document we're going to look at is the actual summative assessment. So the directions are as follow. You are going to have a series of questions which are below in two different categories. You need to answer 2 questions from each category. 2. So the categories are broken up into those standards we've been working on. You're going to be provided a packet much like you were with your pre-summative assessment. The only thing different in this one is you may use outside sources, but you must provide a citation to them so I know that you're using accurate information. The expectation is that this is an independent summative to showcase your learning, so don't copy from peers or plagiarize. This doesn't mean that you can't collaborate with peers to get support, but it means that the thoughts on or in your writing are your own original thoughts, and the evidence that you're finding is your own evidence. You may write this out in a Google Doc, or you can handwrite it. If you're not going to use a Google Doc, please just attach a picture of your writing. The expectation is that it is 5 complete sentences with specific evidence from the reading to support your claims. The timeline, how long is this going to take? About a week, and I've attached a work timeline that we're going to go over later as to what you should get done day by day. And now here are the categories. So category 1 focuses on those identifying historical eras, turning points, consequences, and major enduring themes. You pick 2 questions from here. And you have category 2, which is explaining the history of your democratic ideals and constitutional principles. You pick 2 questions from here. So you might be saying, this seems like a lot. How am I going to get there? Well, you're going to use your RACES format. R, reword. A, answer. C, cite. E, explain. And S, make a statement or a summary. So I've created a graphic organizer which nicely puts this all together for you to use. So R, reword the question. Right here, you pick your question and you would reword or come up with ways that you're going to reword that question. A, answer. So you might do bullet points of ideas of how you're going to answer that question. The most important points in answering that question, or some ideas that you have that would really address that question. Cite, which is really important in this assignment. Cite your evidence. Find 3 specific facts of evidence that support the ideas that you came up with in your answer. Then you're going to explain how this evidence that you found up here supports your answer. How does it show and prove your point? Then lastly, you summarize everything you said. So you might want to recap the most important points and connect it back to your main idea. Now this may seem like a lot. You say, how am I going to get this all done? Well, I've created a work timeline for you. So Monday, you're going to review the directions and the expectation. You're going to look at the questions, look at the graphic organizers, review the readings, pick 4 questions to respond to, and then meet with wonderful old me to ask any questions. Then Tuesday through Friday, you're going to fill out the graphic organizer for 1 question and answer 1 question. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, you should be answering a question a day. Then on Friday, you'll meet with me in our Google Hangout, and you turn in the assignment when it's completed. I've also attached a rubric for you, so you might want to know what a 3 looks like. So for your first standard, that first category, a 3 looks like your answer identifies historical eras, major enduring themes, turning points, events, consequences, using specific evidence. You analyze your evidence provided to support your claim, shown in the ability to appropriately cite your information. Your answer is organized, clear, and contains a distinct point or claim which is concluded. For that second category, your answer explains the meaning of a democratic ideal and constitutional principle based on available evidence. Now, this does not mean that I'm looking for you to go way outside. It's based on the evidence that you have. Your answer also demonstrates an understanding of the importance of democratic ideals and constitutional principles by analyzing information provided to support your claim. So here's what 3s look like. Please make sure that you look over all of these documents before we meet on Monday, as well as watching this video in its entirety. All right. I'll talk to you guys soon.